Many computer users believe they are safe from identity theft. However, many of the ways that identity is stolen are incredibly simple. Even the most advanced antivirus, anti-spyware, and anti-spam programs cannot prevent someone from stealing your identity on a physical level. Through social engineering and the most basic computer skills, a person with limited technical knowledge can outsmart someone with advanced computer skills. Through these means, identity can be stolen without the victim ever knowing what hit them.
What's up, bro?
Hey Brad, how's it going?
Not too bad. What have you been up to?
Oh, the normal. I'm just trying to find a place where I can download Halo 2 for my PC.
Dude, just download it off of Pirate Bay. It's so easy and it's free.
Nah, dude, I don't trust those sites. I hear your computer can get viruses, even with antivirus and everything.
Dude, you worry too much. I never use protection, and I have never had any problems.
Your funeral, bro. Alright, man, I'm out of here. I gotta get this SRA work done. Brewer assigns work like it's nobody's business.
Yeah, I hear you, dude. But you gotta give it to him. He's a good professor.
Best I've ever had.
Alright, bro. Take it easy. Craig, your ID! What could his password be? Just gotta move this keylogger on there. We're good to go.
What the burglar did previously is what we in the security and risk analysis world like to call keylogging. A keylogger, once implemented on a computer, can record all the keystrokes inputted on that computer. It does not show what programs were used, but it does provide any and every button used. This includes the use of a spacebar, enter, and escape buttons, and more importantly, the password combinations. There are two types of keyloggers, hardware and software. The software is a program that can be downloaded through opening a file, clicking an ad, or even by checking your email. Once on your computer, it runs in the background, undetected to the user's knowledge. Hardware keyloggers work the same way as their software counterparts, except they are installed onto a computer via an external piece of equipment, usually through a USB port.
I wonder if I have any new emails. Oh. Looks like the keylogger is working perfectly. Password, usernames. I've always wanted a big screen TV.
What occurred in the previous scene can be prevented quite easily. When Matt left his computer open and his door unlocked, he effectively deactivated any piece of protective software installed on his computer. Even with the most expensive, up-to-date anti-spyware and antivirus programming, any computer can be hacked if left out in the open. For example, when the antivirus program popped up when Microsoft installed the keylogger, the antivirus program caught this and showed a warning screen. However, since Microsoft had complete physical control of the computer, all you have to do is click ignore for antivirus software to go away. Some users believe that physically protecting a computer is a waste of time and money. However, the numbers sharply contrast this thought. According to LoJack, 600,000 computers are stolen every year, which equals more than a computer every minute. When a laptop is stolen, the user is given access to countless numbers of information and passwords. For example, simply going into Firefox options menu can quickly generate a list of all saved internet passwords. Protecting a computer from a physical attack is inexpensive and easy to set up. First, a simple laptop lock can be purchased. Also, make sure to always lock your computer with a Windows password. Oh man. I'm so tired. I don't know how I'm gonna finish this SRI homework. Oh man. Personal security lab takes forever. New email. Good. Dear Mr. Martin, I write to you in regards to your sum payment of 450,000 American US dollars. My name is Mustaf Herad Aperpooper, and I have approved your transfer funds. Your great-grandniece has left a grand sum for you. Please use the following link to send your routing and account number so we can transfer the money. Oh man, that is awesome. Oh, yeah, I could really use that money. Oh man, I'm gonna send this guy an email. Oh no, where'd all my money go? In the previous scene, Matt had been tricked by an advance fee fraud. These frauds, also known as 419 fraud, Nigerian scam, and the Spanish prisoner, attempt to get money from victims. They first try to gain the victim's trust. Often, these hackers attempt to pull on the emotions of the victims. For example, they will pose as American war veterans, doctors in third world countries, or someone with a relative who is dying of a slow and painful disease. They then request a small amount of money. This money is said to be used for many different purposes. At times, they will say that money is necessary to open up a bank account into which the large sum of money will be deposited. Other times, the money will be used to cure the deathly ill relative, and the victim will be paid a great sum of money at a later time. Either way, the great sum of money promised never arrives. Worse off, the hacker will use the routing numbers, ID numbers, or address provided in the email to wipe all the money from the victim's account. These operations are often very involved, with multiple operations running simultaneously around the world. They're typically in Western Africa, such as Nigeria, Ghana, Benin, and Togo. For this reason, they are often able to steal large sums of money even with limited amounts of information. A recent BBC News article estimated that these 419 fraud schemes cost victims in the billions of dollars annually. Hey, life partner. How was your day?
Excellent. I pulled in $5,500 from some kid in the States and another three from Britain.
That's wonderful. You are so good.
Yesterday I was both a Russian diplomat and a cancer patient.
Avoiding a scam like this takes no technical knowledge. To ensure your personal security while surfing the web, there are a few things you can do. If you are accessing a website that requires login information or personal data, you should be on the lookout for certain things. First, SSLs, or secure sockets layers, are one thing that can help ensure your security. SSLs are functions that use a client-server interaction protocol. This is similar to someone trying to get through a door with a doorman. The doorman, aka the client, asks for a password. The person outside, aka the server, gives the password. This verifies that the information is safe and allows the user to send information. Although this may sound complicated, it is easy to see whether a site is using SSL. If the bottom right corner of your screen shows a lock icon, you are using an SSL connection. Another way to avoid a scam like this is to simply type in the name of every site you go to. Links can often reroute you to sites you don't intend to go to, which can end in you giving up information to an unwanted source. Two previous scenes show just two small examples of how identity, money, and other information can be stolen from a person using non-technical means. In both of these scenes, hackers, without using any complicated programs, viruses, worms, or scripts, were able to successfully attack their victim. The first relied on a physical means to steal a victim's identity, who was completely unaware that he had been hacked. The second used the most basic social engineering tactics to successfully trick his victim into transferring bank account info over to him. Much of the information collected for this project was collected through our own primary research. We evaluated our own inboxes, and the 419 scenario described in Act 2 came directly from emails we had personally received.